All right, well, like I said at the top, however, I don't mind Fournette, the player. Well, he's not the same runner he used to be. He's coming off a career year in the passing game, finishing with 73 catches for 523 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns to go along with those 3 rushing touchdowns. For more, let's bring in Amina Smith and the Boston Herald's Andrew Callahan. I mean, do you think, Amina, it'd be a good consolation prize to add Leonard Fournette?
Honestly, nothing about this excites me. I mean, I know Leonard Fournette in the past was a great running back, good running back, but I take a look at him last year, just 3.5 yards per carry on the ground. And we know that Ramondre Stevenson is going to carry most of that load on the ground for the Patriots this upcoming season. It will be a long season, 17 games, and you do need to share that load with somebody. So Leonard Fournette could be an option right there. But we're talking about elevating the Patriots offense. The offense needs to get better. You said it in your monologue that the offense, they need to take a step forward. Bill Belichick continues to do lackluster things with this offense, hoping that they make it. They invest in the defense and in special teams. What about the offense? A move of trying to get Leonard Fournette is really not doing it for me.
Does it do it for you, Andrew? Should we be more excited about adding Leonard Fournette?
The Patriots will be better. Marginally better with Leonard Fournette than they would be without him. But the word you said was so apropos. Consolation. Okay, this is the participation trophy of free agency. You were around. You talked to some players. Yeah, you signed Juju Smith-Schuster and Mike Gesicki. But at the end, you didn't really dive in. You had all this cap space and this money. Leonard Fournette, to be clear, is a very old 28. He came into the league a very old man, worn down from all those years at LSU, 4th overall pick. 3 years later, the Jaguars just outright cut him. So this is not a player that's going to be a lead back. He's not going to be a 1B. All those receiving yards is because Tom Brady was running for his life last year and needed a check down. You don't add someone at this name of the game, and it's not DeAndre Hopkins that have him make an impact. Leonard Fournette's not that guy anymore.
When you look at this, do you agree with what I said, that this feels like a very Belichickian move? Like, I'm not going to pay on a big guy. I'm going to go with a marginal piece, and I'm going to show you that I can put all of these things together, and I can make chicken salad out of chicken you-know-what.
Yeah, you know what it is they're suddenly guilty, particularly with roster building, of what other teams have been against them. They want to win, but they want to win it their way. You'd have teams that were so stubborn, we're going to run the ball down your throat. Defensively, we're going to play a ton of zone. The Patriots go, we'll shapeshift, we'll adapt. The Patriots have not adapted the roster building practices to the modern league. They were very good at it with Tom Brady because he could paper over all of your roster holes and all of your different issues. You wait this long and say, we can extract value out of Leonard Fournette. No. Dalvin Cook is available. Go get him.
Well, let's see. I don't foresee that happening.
Me neither.
They're going to pay for him. But, everyone would like to see it. Let's take a look at the Ford Big Board. Built for America, built Ford proud. Here's a list of some of the best available free agent running backs. As Andrew just mentioned, Dalvin Cook is still out there. Same for Zeke Elliott and Kareem Hunt. And as we told you off the top, the Patriots also reportedly working out Darrell Henderson today. Do you like any of those other names on that list? Did you look at it and say, okay, well, maybe if we Dalvin Cook?
I'm going to say, besides Dalvin Cook, honestly, I don't see anybody else that I think the Patriots should go after. But, you talk about Dalvin Cook wanting to be one of the higher paid running backs in the NFL. And obviously the Patriots have shown, hey, we're not trying to spend the money that we have. We want to just get players that will take a little bit of money and maybe help us get a little bit better. But I take a look at those running backs, and honestly, Dalvin Cook is the best option out there. A proven Pro Bowler, a guy out there that could actually help Ramondre Stevenson, could give you 8+ touchdowns in a season. That's the type of player that this Patriots offense needs to take a step forward if they actually want to go to the playoffs this upcoming season.
What about Darrell Henderson?
He's been in the market since.
Those are the options.
Since December, though, cut by Jacksonville, comes with the Rams. Maybe it was vice versa, but either way, every single team in the league since December 9th has looked at him and gone, we don't need him. Not even the teams going for a playoff run, other teams with injuries. Nothing here spices this up. The best case scenario is you sign one of these players, but Pierre Strong or Kevin Harris, draft picks last year, outperformed them in training camp. What this is really about, in my opinion, is just competition for those two.
Yeah, Henderson, if my memory serves, worked out for the Chiefs. He worked out for the Bills. So really good teams have looked at him, and really good teams have said, yeah, that's okay. We'll pass. We'll pass. But the Patriots are like, come on in. We'll take a look at you. Pats continue to look to upgrade their receiver position. The Boston Globe is reporting the team is interested in Jets wideout Denzel Mims. The Jets are hoping to find a trade partner for their 2020 second-round pick, but if not, they're going to waive him. Andrew, 11 catches, 186 yards for the Jets. Is it just like, let's look, by the way, he looks a lot like N'Keal Harry. Look at the numbers. N'Keal Harry, I guess N'Keal Harry, because he at least has 3 touchdowns, would be slightly better than Denzel Mims. Mims' numbers a little bit better, but Are they just trying to find the worst receivers out there? And again, showing, hey, the Jets couldn't make it work, but we'll make him look good.
So a couple notes on that graphic because they do look very similar. Mims has been in the league one fewer years, and then Harry had all the opportunity in the world. In New York, he's been buried on the depth chart there, and at least the raw skills are there. And I texted with someone who's in the division today about Mims, saying, what do you think about this? I'm sure the Patriots have interest, but he'll have to be claimed via waivers. We'll know if they have interest if they put in a waiver claim. It's that simple. But this person said he might still be better than Tyquan Thornton. Both Baylor products, both built on 4.3, 4.2 speed, depending on what day you're timing them running straight forward. But it's just a matter of how well can he take off the top of the defense, how well can he adapt here. But he'll have to outperform some solid veterans if he does come in and they do claim him, because you still got Kendrick Bourne right now as your number 3 receiver.
Yeah, the speed is there for Denzel Mims, but then also I take a look at the fact that the relationship between Robert Saleh, Jets head coach, and Denzel Mims just hasn't been good over the last few years. He didn't want to play on special teams, so that caused some friction between those two. And of course, maybe Bill Belichick and the Patriots come in and say, hey, this is the exact guy that we want to have on our roster.
He will play on special teams.
He will play on special teams. So I almost kind of wonder, where does Denzel Mims fit? Is he going to fit in that wide receiver room, or do they have other plans for him if he does decide to come to New England?